We've all been there. You plug in your phone charger or flip a light switch, and absolutely nothing happens. Your first instinct might be that the appliance is completely dead, but often the device itself is perfectly fine, suffering from a hidden break in the circuit that stops the current from flowing. Welcome back to JLD Academy. Today, we are going to solve this exact problem by building a simple DIY electrical continuity tester. Over the next few minutes, we will construct a working testing device from scratch. You will learn step by step how to use it to hunt down those invisible faults in your electronics. Understanding and testing for continuity allows you to distinguish between a broken appliance and a simple disconnected wire. Step 1 is organizing our workspace. Before we assemble anything, we need to gather all of our raw materials onto the workbench. We require 3 basic components for this build: a standard dry cell battery, a small light bulb, and 3 pieces of connecting wire. Now for the critical preparation step. We have to strip the plastic insulation off both ends of all 3 wires to expose the bare copper underneath. That bare metal needs to be completely clean. If the insulation blocks contact anywhere in our setup, our tester won't conduct electricity before we even finish assembling it. Let's begin the assembly. Take the first wire and firmly connect one of its stripped ends directly to the positive terminal of your battery. Next, take the opposite end of that exact same wire and press it against the very bottom metallic tip of your small light bulb. Pay close attention to how tight these points are. Loose connections are the leading cause of failure when building this device. Strong physical contact is the absolute foundation of any electrical circuit. A poor connection here guarantees an irregular flow of current, making the tool useless. To finish our core wiring, attach the second wire to the threaded metal side of the bulb's base. Then connect your third wire to the negative terminal of the battery. This animated diagram shows our current setup. Notice that the remaining ends of these last 2 wires are left completely unattached. These 2 open leads will serve as our testing probes. Before we test anything else, we have to run a quick calibration check. Take those 2 open test leads and touch the bare metal ends directly together. The moment they touch, the bulb glows. This visual feedback proves that a complete path for current has been successfully established. This calibration check is mandatory. It confirms your battery has charge and your bulb is functional, ensuring that any future negative results are actually caused by the item you're testing, not a broken tester. Now let's put our tool to work. We have 2 sample wires here. One is visually perfect, and the other has a deliberate hidden break somewhere inside its plastic casing. First, we apply our tester's open leads to the exposed ends of the visually intact wire. The tester bulb immediately turns on. That tells us continuity exists, and current can flow smoothly from one end to the other. In this side-by-side comparison, we see the contrast. When we apply probes to the faulty wire on the right, the tester bulb remains completely dark. Our continuity tester has done its job. It just took an internal, invisible mechanical failure and made it instantly visible to the human eye. Congratulations! You have successfully constructed a functional, scientifically accurate continuity tester. Professional electricians and engineers rely on this exact diagnostic principle every single day to ensure safety and troubleshoot complex electrical grids. Now it's your turn. Take your new tool and safely test some everyday household items to discover which materials actually conduct electricity. Let us know in the comments what household item you plan to test first. Today, you've moved physics off the textbook page and onto your workbench. This practical toolkit provides the skills needed to fix, troubleshoot, and improve the real world. Keep experimenting, and we'll see you next time.